Now you see what is algebra, because algebra is used to solve a lot of tricky problems. Okay, so you all studied algebra, but you don't know what is algebra, right? See, algebra is so simple. See, you go to a shop, okay, you buy two pencil, okay, you buy two pencil and three rubber, okay, you buy two pencil and three rubber for 16 rupees, okay, and then your brother goes the same shop and he buys four pencil and five rubber for 20 rupees, okay. Then what is the question is, what is the cost of one pencil and one rubber? Okay, so these kind of equation you have to frame algebra. In algebra, the golden rule is, what is asked? Cost of one pencil and one rubber, right? Always give alphabets for the unknowns. What is unknown? Pencil, one pencil price and one rubber price. Give any alphabet. Usually in algebra we give xy. You can also give name according to the problem. Let's give the alphabet P, pencil, price of one pencil. What is P? Price of one pencil. P is not pencil. Price of one pencil. R is price of one rubber. Okay. Now try to frame equations with the given data. Whatever data I have given, try to frame the equations. So price of one pencil is P rupees. What will be the price of two pencil, Sharmi? Price of one pencil is P. Price of two pencil will be? Okay. It will be 2P. You have to just multiply 2 with that, right? If the price of one pencil is 4 rupees, price of two pencil will be 4 into 2, 8 rupees. Correct? Price of one pencil is 4 rupees. What will be the price of three pencil? 4 into 3, 12 pence. So if one pencil is P rupees now, price of three pencil will be 3P. Okay. Now, price of one rubber is R. What will be the price of three rubbers, Sharmi?
3R.
3R. Okay. So your brother is going to the shop. He is buying both the things. Okay. So if we add both the amount, right? What is the amount?
16.
So this will be equal to 16. This is how you have to frame equation. Okay. So Sharmi, what will be the next equation?
OP.
Should
I tell it for 4P?
Yeah.
5R.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, 4P plus 5R is equal to 20.
Okay. Now you have framed equations. Okay. These are two equations. And how many unknowns are there? There are two unknowns are there. Okay. You can solve. This is what you learned in mathematics, right? You can solve this equation. Okay. What you mean by solving the equation? You have seen in the mathematics sum, right? Solve. Right? What are you trying to solve here? So solving the equation here is finding the value of P and R, so that if you substitute the value, both the equation has to be satisfied. If I put the value of P here and value of R here, this equation has to be satisfied. And because the price of one pencil is same only, right? Even if you put it here, this equation also should be satisfied. Okay, right? So there are different methods to solve the equations. Okay, you use matrix to solve equations. Okay, so this is a real world problem, right? So this is a you are going to shop, getting two pencil, three rubber, getting this one. So finding what is the price of one pencil and one rubber is a real world problem. Like this, there are a lot of real world problems which you can represent in equations. And these equations are solved in different methods. Okay. And one of the method I tell you, we also use matrix to solve. We all studied matrix, right? We also use matrix to solve equations. So one usage of matrix is to solve equations. Okay. So what I will do is I will do 1 into 2. First equation into 2. What I will give you is, if I multiply by this 2, okay, it will give 4p plus 6r is equal to 32. Correct? Multiply everything by 2. And then I will just use the second equation directly. This will be 4p plus 5r is equal to 20. Okay. Now what I will do is I will subtract both the equations. When I do subtract both the equations, this 4p and minus 4p will get cancelled. 6 minus 5 is r, and this minus will be 12. So r is equal to 12. I got it. I substitute the value of r here. So 2p plus 3 into for r is 12, which is equal to 16. Okay. Another important thing in mathematics is, when you come up with this, right, you have to find the value of p. So keeping what is the unknown, you have to move other things to the right hand side. Okay. So 2p is equal to 16 minus, what is 3 into 12? 36. Correct? If it goes this side, it will be minus 36. So this will be minus 20, correct? 2p is equal to minus 20, p is equal to minus 20. This is multiplication, right? If this comes here, it will be minus 2. So here it is in plus. If it goes this side, it will be minus. So keeping one thing on the other side, you have to take other things to the other side. Plus will become minus, multiplication will become division. So this becomes minus 10. So the solution for this is r is equal to 12, p is equal to minus 10. That is the solution we get, which is not possible. Right? And there can be multiple solutions to the equations also. Correct? That's possibility, right? You can have more values of p and more values of r. If I put it here, right, you can get the answer. 2 into minus 10 plus 3 into what is r? 12. What is this? This is minus 20 plus 36. You have to subtract, right? So if you always while doing like this, right, there's a minus symbol, plus symbol. Then you have to subtract. It will be 36 minus 20, 16. And it will take the sign of the biggest number. That's plus 16. You got the answer here? So this is what is basic algebra. Algebra is all the real world problems you can frame equations. Right? So my father is 30 years elder to me. My age is X. What will be my father's age? So see, some of you are telling 30x, right? You just see, if my age is 5, my father's age will be 30 into 5. 150. My father is just 30 years elder to me. So what is my age? I have to add 30 to that. If my age is 5, father's age will be 35. If my age is X, my father's age will be X plus 30. Then father is 30 years older, right? Right? So all the real world problem you can frame equations, putting unknowns and solve for the unknowns. Okay? So let's solve a complex thing, like suppose I have like this, right? 2a divided by 5 minus 3 plus 7b is equal to 22 minus 7a. Okay. Now this is how it is. You have to find what is the value of a. Now for simplicity, we'll take off the b here. Okay. And then now try to find what is the value of a here. Let's try to solve this problem. Okay. First thing is, we have to find a. So bring a to the left hand side and bring everything else to the right hand side. Okay. So it will be 2a. The whole a component you have to keep. Okay. See, if it is like this now, this division you cannot bring it here. Only if this term is there in the left hand side, then this 5 minus 3 is 2, right? That you can bring it to the right hand side. Now one more term is there. First this term you have to bring it to the right hand side. Okay, so 2a by 2, okay, okay, plus 7a. This minus 7a, I am bringing it here, plus 7a is equal to, put it here, 22. This plus 7 goes inside, minus 7. This 2 and 2 cancel. 7a plus a is 8a. This is equal to 22 minus 7. Come back 7. So come back 2 is 20. Come back 5 is 15. So a is equal to 15 by 8. This is how you have to do manipulations. Okay, let's take one more problem and see if you are able to solve. So let's take the similar kind of problem. This 7a divided by 8 plus 2 by 7 is equal to 3a plus 21. From this you have to find a. So we'll try to solve the problems. See, any problem can be solved in multiple ways, right? So we'll try to solve one of them. See, as usual, you have to find a. So I will bring a to one side. Okay, this is 7a divided by 8 plus this 3a. I am bringing this side. Okay, this will become minus 3a is equal to 21. This 2 by 7 I am taking that side. It will be minus 2 by 7. Okay. Now, when you are in fractions, right, you have to take LCMs. Okay. A simple method to get LCM is, if there is no denominator here, there is only denominator here. Put the denominator as divided by 1. Right? This is a simple way to do. Then multiply and do a common division. You now make it down common division. Multiply these two. 8 into 1 is 8. Then do cross multiplication. Okay, which is, this is 1 into 7a, 7a, minus 3 into 8, 24, minus 24a, which is equal to, same here. This also can put divided by 1, right? So common division, 7 into 1, 7, cross multiplication, 7 into 21, which will be 7, 14, 147, minus 1 into 2 is 2. Like this, do step by step. Okay, so this will be 7a minus 24a. This is positive, this is negative, so you have to subtract. So if you subtract 24 by 7, 4 will go, then again 1, 3 will go, it will be 17. It will be minus 17 a, which is minus 70a divided by 8 is equal to 147 minus 2, which is 145 divided by 7. Right? Now keeping a, take everything to the other side. So a is equal to 145. This is divide 8, right? It will go multiply 8. Divided by this 7 you have to put. Always when you put equal to, first put the what is there here, put it that. And then take this 1 by 1. Okay, 8 multiplication and 17 it comes here, 17 in the denominator will come. And then this is a separate, minus is that minus will come here. You can put the minus here. Minus a equal to this much, now a will be minus of this. Okay, so this is what is the answer. Then you have to try to cancel, simplify. Simplification you know, right? And find the answer. This is what you have to do in normal mathematics. If you understand this clearly, you can solve all kind of problems. How to find one, taking to the things to the other side. See, we need to think when we give something. So usually what I ask my son is, I go to a shop, I have buri, idli, all the things. Okay, the bill amount is 172. I give 500 to the shopkeeper. So what I do is, initially, right, I will ask my son, what is the change the hotel person should give me. So how he will calculate the changes, From 170, so he has to give me the number from 172 to 500, right? 172 is his money. This is the bill amount, correct? So it is his money. The remaining numbers only he have to give me. What are the remaining numbers? From here, come to 180. To come to 180, you need to have 8. From 180, go to 200. 20. 200 to 500. 300. So how much he has to give me back? 328. That you have to calculate through the mind. Never do any calculations. If you do these kind of calculations in your mind, you first thing is your brain grasping power will increase. And you will start believing mathematics is easy for me. A maths will come just like that. Just train your brain, that's it. Okay, that is why Annachi, who has not studied any mathematics, is able to calculate very fast. Okay. Next important thing is percentage. So you need to understand what is percentage. Okay. So usually any number, if you want to represent out of 100, right? Out of 100, how much it is? Right? 50% means half. Right? You can represent in a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 100. 1 to 100, if you represent, it's a percentage. Okay. Now, there are two questions. What is 20% of 80? This is one question. Second question is, what percentage is 20 in 80? You need to understand both these questions clearly and solve. So in the first thing, we have to find what is 20% of 80. Okay. So which means that 80 is full. 80 means 100%. Correct? In that, how much is 20% you have to find. Correct? So what is 50% of 80? Easy, half it. So 40. What is 25%? 20, that you can find. Okay, so now how to calculate this is, always put our rule. 100% is 80, correct? Now we are asked for 20%. Okay, remember this rule, full. So whatever you have to find, these two same quantities will be there. This is also percentage, this is also percentage. So 20% of 80 will be multiply these two. 80 into 20 divided by 100. Right? This one side by cancel, this one side by cancel, this will be 16. So 20% of 80 is 16. Right? So percentage now, you have to think this way. 20% of 80. 80 is complete, full. So complete is full. 80 is, right? See, if you put in a scale, right? This is 1 to 100, right? So this is full, right? This is 80. In the scale, 80 is full, which is 100%. Okay. In this, half will be 40, right? Which is 50%. Another half is 20, which is again half of this. This is 25%. What will be 20%? It will be somewhere here, right? Which is 16. Again, you go 78. What is 78% of 80? 60. Correct? This you need not put calculator and all for this. Correct? You are able to understand? Half is 40. So 25 will be 20. Again, 20 come here, it will be 75%. So 75%, 25% and all you can easily put. 80% now you have to calculate exactly. Okay. So this is the first problem. Okay. Now, what percentage is 20 in 80? What is the meaning of this? This 80 is 20%. Okay. So this is In 80, how much percentage is 20? So you have to find percentage. Here they are asking for percentage. We have to find percentage. Here you are finding the value. 20% of 80. Final what will get? 20% of 80 will get some value only. 16 is the value. Correct? Here you have to find the percentage. So now here 20 is there, right? What percentage of 20 is in 80? So 25 percentage. Correct? So they are asking for percentage here. Think about it. Right? So you have to understand the question. So you have to find percentage. So 80 is 100 percentage. What percentage is of 20 in 80? So 20 is how many percentage? 80 full இருந்துச்சுனா then 20 is how much percentage? The same mathematics, multiply these two. 100 into 20 divided by 80. So this and this cancel, this and this 4 times, and this 25 times, 25 percentage. So what you have to put in the left hand side is what you need to understand. Given here both the things are values. 80 is also a value, 20 is also a value. 80 la 20 ethana percentage? You have to find percentage. So percentage has to come in the right. Right? This is the basics of percentage. You are trying to find out of 100 how much it is.